Hello guys and girls, this is Tankanator, and today we have a tank review of the VFM Mark V. It is a premium tier 6 from the Shishkin dealer, and let me just say it's a very fun tank. It also has a very powerful 105mm gun. I use this commander, which is Farah or Freya, or however you want to say it, because you get a better aim time and reload speed, so you can make the most of your already great average damage per minute. I also carry mostly heat shells, as I mostly play medium difficulties with the occasional hard. If I was going to do hard, I would probably have this flipped, because you run into tanks with more armor, because heat shells do more damage with lower penetration, and these have slightly higher penetration with less damage. This is also the loadout I use for all of my tanks in general. I use this because occasionally you'll just have one thing like a gun barrel damage, and you want to take care of that so you can keep on putting accurate shots down range, as a damaged gun barrel makes it harder, or makes your accuracy go down. And these are the current retrofits I have on this tank intercom system, so all of my crew skills are boosted by 6.25%. A upgraded reinforced engine housing Mark 1 for more hit points on the engine, because this is a very fast tank. It's a light tank, so I do not want the engine to be damaged in any way. And I also have a magnetic actuator Mark 1, so I have a better aim time and damage. Overall, making this tank a very fun tank. This is also a tank that does not have a whole lot of armor. You can occasionally pull bounces, but like with most things, you can pull a bounce here and there, but this thing does not really hold up. Its armor does not really hold up that much, but you can make up for it since it is a very fast little tank. Let's go ahead and take it out in a medium difficulty PvE. Some of these other tanks down here, I am currently working on grinding experience on them so that I can get tank reviews out for you all on them soon. The Challenger is one that I really want to get a video out on because it is an amazingly fun tank. But at tier 7, it is a very much of a large grind of credits and experience to be able to unlock all the modules on it. So that's what I'm currently working on. I'm also trying to get out a War Thunder and maybe a Heroes and Generals video soon. But as it stands, OBS, which is Open Broadcast Software, which is what I use to record and live stream, does not seem to work with them. I may be just not doing something right, but currently it is in the works. And so today we're taking out the VFM on Operation Hydra. Hopefully this platoon will do very good. Chieftain Mark 6 is a really fun tank. Did a tank review it. Fully recommend that tank, and if you want to learn more about that, I would recommend my video, and I'll put it in an annotation. And this is a very strong position for most tanks, right here in between the rocks, because you're able to hide most of your hull. Well, first shot was kind of a bad shot on the expeditionary tank, and now we're searching for targets, and I'm going to pick the bagel. Another good tactic is to screw with the PvE opponents, is to go like this after each shot, because then sometimes they will just stare at you for no real reason that I can tell so far. This is one of the things about this tank, is its penetration isn't particularly high with heat rounds, but it does a very nice amount of damage, and a fairly nice reload with this commander. 5.92 seconds at tier 6 is a very good reload speed. Good shot into that expeditionary tank. PRC 90 had lit him on fire, taking kill. Wow. It's a really good platoon so far. Probably going to need saber rounds to deal with this Leopard 2.
Identify target.
No, Weasels. Which is the name of that tank. And they're kind of funny, because they don't really have any armor, and their penetration isn't particularly great.
Identify target.
And so they just kind of stare at you. However, the warrior is probably going to light me up any second. Fortunately, he's not putting the front of my tank.
Load heat.
I'm going to go ahead and switch back to heat rounds.
Load heat.
What did that? I think he just teleported. Or maybe I was just derping around. Well, before I ran into that chieftain, there was a relatively good demonstration, I can barely talk, as to how fast this tank can move around the battlefield. And it's another good demonstration is its gun depression. Really good, 10 degrees of gun depression. And relatively good acceleration, already up to 40 kilometers, 50. It's great for flanking. Flanking and getting the flank on that T-80 over here. And then putting it that swing shot though. Getting into cover behind this other wrecked tank. Putting a shot into the AMX 10P Pack 90 and backing off. Already accelerating to 30 kilometers an hour before I ran into the tree in reverse. Gonna need saber rounds to deal with that XM1. Fortunately, wasn't able to get the shot off quickly and back into cover. The XM1 appears to be tracked. This tank also has a really good pole and turret traverse speed. As you can see here, moves very quick. In the hole, you can make very rapid movements with it.
All missile sites are confirmed destroyed.
And great for swinging a gun around when you need to get that shot off just in time.
Black Company, the cartel is going to come after that warehouse. Hold on to that location.
And go ahead and get another heat round in the chamber. And this thing can definitely make snapshots, especially if you're using the female commander that you get on the M109 artillery piece. It's a tier 4 arty, and would fully recommend getting that commander. It's a great one that I use on almost all of my main battle tanks.
Identified.
Trying to get a sneaky shot into the lower plate of that XM1. There we go. Constantly checking my 6 to make sure there aren't any enemies spawning back there, because they should be spawning up any second now. Tried to snapshot him in third person, but trying to hit people in third person can be quite tough sometimes. And probably wasn't the wisest decision. Probably should have had my frontal armor facing towards the Bagel Panzer, but I was able to get the shot off. So if it's stupid and it works, then I guess it's not stupid now, is it? Finishing off that Bagel Panzer, ending the game for a relatively fast game here on this mission. Appears that the platoon that was in this game with Anvil Battalion did pretty good, picking up 23 kills between them. Very nice. And we grabbed all the secondary objectives, fortunately, because I had forgotten entirely about them. Oops. And so basically some of the things that you need to know about the VFM Mark V is it's fast, it can move around, and you get on the people's flanks because its penetration isn't particularly great, and it makes use of its damage per minute there on the flanks. So here, this was the very first one of the day, so I did have a 1.25% credit and reputation bonus, netting 73,000 and 9,000 experience, along with 6,300 damage, 3,300 spotting damage, and 8 kills. Coming third place on our team, very good job by our team. Well, most of our team. 1400 damage, and a stink ray is rare, but oh well. There's a relatively good damage spread among the top couple players. All very good plays by this team. So, hope you guys learned a little bit about the VFM Mark V. I would absolutely 100% recommend this tank to anyone that's thinking about potentially purchasing it. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be streaming on Sunday, and I'll leave my Twitch link down in the comments below. And I hope to see you then. It's on twitch.com//the Tankanator official. And hope you guys enjoyed. If so, leave a comment down below, a like, and subscribe. See you in the next one.